Hey, welcome back to Alphonse. That's kind of weird saying because that's just my name. And I did change my name from this channel from Life with Alphy 1, and I wanted to talk about personal goals I have with this channel and personal goals in general and stuff like that, and just talking about how I see myself in the future, just so I can come back and see myself, you know, kind of like document like my whole thought process. So I'm just starting it in the car. I don't really have an idea of let me not say that. I have an idea of what I have to do. I do have some errands. You see these right here. This is codes. I gotta go put gas in this car. My sister's been driving this car. This is my car. It's my first car. And I'm grateful for my father for being able to giving me the opportunity to drive such a cool first car. Even though it's it's a BMW 328i F30 2013, and I love it. I've taken this car everywhere. I've put personally like 70k miles or some stuff like that, and this car is, I love it. And this car has actually made me who I am today, and I'm grateful for it. So my personal goals with this channel, I do know that I want to start at least dropping something every week, and I think for me, I'm not the type of person that likes to, you know, half-ass stuff. If I'm going for something, then I'm gonna go for it fully. So I think my goals for the age of 22, I just turned 22, guys, and my goal for this year as a 22-year-old is to be able to document my life every week and being able to come back to it, because 21 was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I loved my age of 21 and how I was able to grow as a human being, learn about stuff, and be able to be able to actually like follow what I say. That was one of my goals, and this year I hit one of my big milestones, personal milestones, and I'm grateful for it. On this channel, I do want to start making like gym content, obviously, photography content, just a lot of stuff that includes my personality, you know. I don't want this channel to become like a niche thing where I'm like focused on making money, because that's not how I want it to be. I want it to be somewhere I can portray who I am and just speak, whether it's speaking to people through my podcast, Alphy's Yappathon, my gym videos, so I can, you know, teach people or motivate some people to be able to just go to the gym, my photography, and also just car content. I'm really a person that's into cars, even though I've had this car for a while, and I definitely do want to upgrade, and that's one of my goals. Maybe as a 22-year-old I may be able to achieve, but you know, we'll have to see. I might have to grind. I love this car. It's treated me well. 157k miles. The one thing that's annoying is that this glass, you can tell through the camera, but it's kind of chipped a little, so I do have to plan on getting like a new windshield, which is fine. But yeah, my personal goals for this channel is just to literally just put whatever I want out here, whatever I might think might be interesting, whatever I would want to look back, even if it's like me starting to draw or learning like a new skill, which is something that I love to do. I love to learn new skills, and if I'm able to just put it on a channel where I can document it, that would be very interesting. The one thing that I would keep separate though is like video games. I already have a video game channel, and it's Alphy 1, which is where this channel is derived from. If you look at the username, it's called Alphy 1 IRL, which is basically my in real life, and then my virtual online life will consist of Alphy 1, that channel, which I've only just been putting Rocket League videos, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of errands, talking about my plans. I just full circled, came back. This is definitely gonna be called Alphy's Yappathon. It's a driving podcast where I'm just talking about my goals. But I'm gonna talk about my goals when I'm 22, so I can actually fully follow them, instead of just, you know, talking stuff, because I hate being a hypocrite. That's something I hate doing. I do know this year that I will be traveling again. That's something that I did at age 21. I went to a lot of places. I went to LA, Vegas. Where else did I go? I went to Chicago. I went to Kansas for a day trip. We went to Colorado for a week. I've been everywhere. I think this might be the year where I do travel somewhere that's not within the United States. But we'll see. I'm gonna keep working. I don't like talking about like my plans exactly, but I do have an idea. One thing that I will talk about is for the gym. I think this is the year that I actually am gonna hit 200 pounds. I got up to 180 this year. And if you guys don't know, when I started lifting, I actually started at 145. And I've gained so much weight and so much progress, and that's something I will talk about. I'll drop a video showing like my transformation, any advice I could give you guys, or any advice I can actually just follow myself, because like the gym has been such a staple to my life, to being able to learn who I am and being able to, you know, just do stuff. But we're gonna finish one of the errands over here. I'm gonna get some gas. I need some gas. But back to what I was saying, the gym, I have to hit 200 pounds. This year I was able to bench I was able to bench up to 245, which was a big goal of mine, because after 225 I started plateauing, and then I learned a lot of stuff about the gym, which was pretty cool. What else? I do want to travel. I also want to start making money, a decent amount of money. It's not that I'm broke or anything like that. I do have a job, but I do want to start learning how to make money online, whether it's through like, not selling stuff, but just whatever business plan that I do want to follow, I will try to follow and succeed in it. I think I have not a lot of materialistic things, because that's not what keeps me fulfilled in life, but I've been fulfilled in my relationship, my friendships, all of the other stuff. I do think that it's time that I want to focus more on like solidifying my future through the use of money, whether it's saving up to get a house, saving up to get a car, saving up for trips, stuff like that. That's definitely stuff that I want to start looking at. I do want to start looking at investing, just different stuff, you know. I'm growing up. I'm still in tune with my inner child, which is something that I've learned to keep, and I will keep having my inner child. Oh, I threw my car into parking. What an idiot. But yeah, I'm gonna put some gas. I'll be right back. We are back. I got some gas. Next mission, I gotta go to AutoZone. I'm gonna go to a local AutoZone and just go down through memory lane. Just, you know, just speak about stuff. And back to what I was saying about the money thing, was that I do want to learn how to make more money. That's the one place in my life where, you know, I just have not figured out as much. I figured out myself. I figured out who I am, what makes me me, how to get rid of like negative emotions, how to make sure that I'm consistent or disciplined with a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of stuff ever since I graduated high school, because in high school, you know, I didn't have that much of an identity, or I didn't think I had that much of an identity. And then after high school, I made it a priority to figure out where my identity is. But yeah, so that's back to the money portion. I do want to start feeling a little bit more focused on my money, my bag, whether it's through my career. I am going to school for computer science. That's going well. I'm about to finish hopefully 2026 spring. Yeah, photography. I'm also making money from photography. I gotta start learning how to monetize my stuff for photography. I gotta learn how to monetize my personal, what is it called? My personal passion projects for my Instagram. I gotta learn how to grow my social media. I do not want to monetize this channel though, specifically. Not monetize, but just like have a priority to monetize this channel, because my YouTube channel is where I can really just sit and really just, you know, chat, talk to my future self. That's really what this channel is for. Yeah, I do not plan to be like a niche creator. I do want to be like a nicheless creator, if that makes sense. I guess lifestyle, my personality is my niche. Building my personal brand on here. If that makes me money, that makes me money. What else? Another goal of mine is that I do want to, unfortunately, be able to afford a new car through my own money, not through my father's money. My father has done a lot of things for me. I'm grateful. I'm getting to that age where I do need to start thinking a little bit more of an individual and learning responsibility instead of just relying on my parents, you know. I do have a job, so it's not like I'm not making money. For the people that think I've just been leeching on my parents, we already got through the gym stuff. We got through the money stuff. Personal goals is just becoming a better person. Whether it's how do I explain this? A better person is just I feel like I'm already like a decent person, to be honest. But being a better person is just, I guess, being more disciplined, not being a consumer, but being rather a creator. I do kind of waste my time on social media a lot, doom scrolling. I do need to learn how to get rid of my procrastination ability, which is something that I've talked about for years, but I've never really had a focus on it, which is kind of crazy because when it comes to giving somebody else advice, I just know exactly what to say. And, you know, spinning back earlier, I did say I am following my advice. I am following my advice partly, but I do need to get better at following my advice more, because I'm a person that if I have the drive, I know I can do it. I'm not a lazy person. I'm just a person that chooses to be lazy, you know? That's definitely how I feel like the type of person I am, and I need to get rid of that, because there are times to be lazy and there are times to not be lazy, which is another thing I'd like to talk about, which is balance. I did have a YouTube channel, but I took it down because I didn't think it was a great representation of who I am, so I enlisted it. But balance is the idea that, you know, I feel like social media has led to a lot of people dealing with that they have to grind, or they have to be on this ability where they have to lock in all the time, which is fine. You know, everyone has their extremes, but it's also human to be able to have social interactions, have friends, be able to go have fun. I'm not saying go party out every weekend, but just have like a balanced life where you're working, but you're also enjoying life, because you are not guaranteed to wake up in the morning. And if social media is feeding you that you have to work hard for your future, you also need to be able to be thinking about yourself in the present time, if that makes sense. You know, because when you're in your deathbed, the way that you're going to be thinking, you're not going to be thinking that I wish I spent a lot more time working, which is something, you know, I've been trying to teach my mom. My mom's a hard worker. She loves working. She's all about her money. But, you know, I told her that, you know, working all the time is something that you're not going to be grateful for. You need to have time with my dad. You need to have time with us, you know, whether it's kind of like, you know, whether it's making that money work for you. So I advise her to start her own business. She's starting her own business, and we see how that goes. God willing, she'll be able to be successful off of it and be able to have more time accustomed to us, to the children. I also, you know, when I'm talking about that balance, I do need to balance my life where I'm just not lazy, if that makes sense. I am going to school, but I also do know that I do have a lot of free time that I could be using to either create some stuff on here instead of like doom scrolling, or just like taking better opportunities, if that makes sense. The one thing that I've been enjoying that's creativity, that has been enabling me to be a creative person, is photography. I never thought I would be able to be a decent photographer, and it's a random thing that just really started clicking for me, and I realized that I'm good at it. But taking people's memories through pictures. That BMW is sexy, but that's a 530. I need me a 40i or an M. Love BMWs, man. Oh my god. Oh yeah, back to photography. Is, you know, that's an investment that I'm planning on getting into, tapping into that market. I feel like I can be successful, succeed in that aspect of creativity, or that lane, or that market, whatever you want to call it. But I'm out AutoZone. I'm gonna cut here. I'm gonna go to, I'll be right back. Back to what I was saying about the photography is that I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. I want to tap into that market. I feel like taking pictures of people and keeping people's memories, or being attached to somebody's like pictures or something like that, is very powerful. Like, you know, you trust me with that ability to keep memories of yours, and I keep on doing that. I definitely love photography. I do want to learn how to draw. I do have some skills that I do want to learn, and I will put more efforts into it. I've been playing less video games. Not that I don't enjoy them, but just taking a step back. You know, I just turned 22. I have finals next week, which I'm supposed to be studying for. Calculus finals. Oh my god. Finals next week. I really want to see myself in 5 years and see how far I've gone, because I do know that I'm confident that I will be successful, and I will work to make myself a successful person no matter what. If it takes 5 to 10 years, no matter what, I will become successful. That's the drive that I have. And yeah, I feel like I've talked about the majority of my big plans with this channel. Personal plans, plans about money, plans about cars, plans about my physical well-being, talking about balance. I feel like it's an interesting things to mix together, for sure. But I guess this is one of those videos where I don't really care about other people watching it, more of myself just coming back to it. I'll come back to it next year on a recap and see if I'm actually keeping up with my progress. I will never be too hard on myself though, because that always leads to burnout. Being too hard on yourself. I gotta be understanding. Some stuff, life does happen, and I won't be able to hit some goals, but I will work hard to be able to hit those goals that I want to hit so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Talk down. You guys gonna not talk down, comment down in the comments, and you know, I hope you guys can keep me accountable, because I think my friends will watch this. And yeah, what is this person doing? I don't road rage, but just like stuff like that actually just makes me mad, because you went into the right lane, came back into my lane, did not even signal or anything like that. That's how accidents happen. I need to get a dash cam. That's what I need to do. I need to get a dash cam, protect myself. But yeah, sorry for the random thing, for the random interaction. You guys have a great day, good night, good evening, whatever you're doing, and be prepared for more videos to come out.